Hello everyone.
Here's a quick update on the Teardrop camper. So added two things, the jack and the tom box. Before I show you the actual process, how I added the jack and tom box, let me give you a couple other quick update about this camper. One is, I think I talked about in the past about the height of the camper. I was worried that it may exceed 7 feet for a regular garage.
I'm glad to report I was able to clear a 6 and 7 clearance bar at a public parking garage with the tip of that metal touching the bar. I figured the total camper height is about 6, 7.5. Definitely good for a regular garage at home.
Second update is, when I designed this, I was hoping that I can keep this camper total weight under 1,500 pounds when loaded, but I actually was able to weigh it at a weigh station, and it came out as 1,700 pounds. So, and without water, so it's like 200 pounds more than I originally hoped for. I got plenty power to tow with my Jeep. One other piece of information or tip is,
if you use a shock like this and have a desired height in your mind, then you need to set the height to at least 2 or 4 inches higher. Eventually the shock will settle down. It won't go back all the way up anymore. It sucks every time I use it, I have to remember to push it up. Otherwise, it's going to bump my head. Let's look at the upgrades. I want to add a tom box here to store the propane bottles.
Now I have stored the propane little bottle inside the storage here. Technically, this is connected to my cabin. I don't think that's a good idea. So the basic requirements would be to be able to put this in. I think this is like a 10-inch out this way, whatever this height is. You know, this is 11 probably. I can do a 14, 15 here. Then I can put this propane tank in, and also probably put a couple bottles. I only use bottles. I have an adapter like this. I can put this on and put this end on the little 1 pound bottle, and I can transfer the propane from this tank to the little bottle. Anyway, so this is only for extended trip if you need to go out for multiple days.
I paid $2 and some change to refill this 5-pound bottle at Costco, but if you buy a 1 pound individual bottle somewhere else, it's going to be around $5. I think that's like 10 times more expensive.
So about 2 pieces of this 4x2 diamond plate I bought from a place called Industrial Metal Supplies. I absolutely love it because they sell this as RAM. That's incredible. After making this mock-up box, finally I have decided on the dimension of the final design. The base will be 9 by 18. So here's the plan. I'm gonna draw a line 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch, 1.5 on the 4 sides. Then along the lines, I'm going to use this Dremel. I just arbitrarily set a depth. So I'm going to score this thing like this. So hopefully I'm not cutting it. So I'll score it so I can bend it. So I'm going to drill holes along the bottom so it can hold the base and the sides together in the drill. Yeah, this is a 3/8 screw. I think I need a 1/4. Well, you live to learn. I went to Ace Hardware to buy some 1/4 metal screws. I came home with this, they recommend this pop rivets, I guess. I need to figure out how to use the thing. Quite a view. Bright sunshine and rain. No wonder they call it a pop. Squeeze my finger. Jeez. I think this is all done. I absolutely love this pop rivet. Okay, so if you're wondering why I don't install the hinge this way, for 2 reasons. The main reason is it will require more space, a bigger gap between here and here for the lid to open, and plus I need at least 2 hinge or maybe even a piano hinge. And over here I just need 1 hinge. I just happen to have this really nice hinge, so I can use it. Plus it's cool, it's like an ammo box. I'm opening this way. So for the most part this is all done. So I added a lid, not the best looking, and I put this hinge on. It's not designed for this, so it's a hack. Unfortunately, there's not really special precision requirement, so it's a little bit off, and it's bent a little bit. And also I drilled holes on this side so it can be attached to the front of the camper. I put 2 nylon plastic blocks as the spacer over here, and also I put the U-bolt here. All I need to do is to fasten them up.
The diamond plate is too short to cover all 4 sides, so I used a 0.04 thin sheet to patch the backside because I thought overlapping 2 plates would be too thick. As it turned out, my worry was unnecessary, but I didn't bother to go back and replace the white sheet.
I can't find a good latch for this configuration, so I'm going to try to make one using this tent stake. I've never made a latch before, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to try to bend it over, put it like this on this part, and then put the loop here so it can be locked.
I only learned this pop rivets tool yesterday. Now it has become my go-to tool to complete the latch.
Well, doesn't look pretty, but it works. This is to store somewhat like potential hazard material. You want to separate it from your cabin. Now let's talk about the upgrade I plan to do. I originally had this tongue jack over there. This is a fixed foot tongue jack. I would like to sometimes use a tongue jack as a wheel. Sometimes I like a fixed foot when you stay there. When you need to occasionally move the camper, I like to have the wheel. So what I ended up doing is I bought this jack that has both 6 foot and a wheel. So you basically have 1 jack, depends the situation you put on the fixed foot or a wheel. I'm going to weld this on. Now I thought about this weight capacity again. I think what I did was a way overkill for a little teardrop like this. It says lift capacity is 2,000 pounds. That is my entire, more than my entire camper weight. And the static is 3,000 pounds. I have probably at the most like 200 pounds here. So, well, it's okay. It's you know, oversized. The only drawback is a little bit more bulky and heavier. Well, this is not a made-up scenario. I actually want to roll the camper out of my garage, and I still have this old jack laying around. Let's see if I can swap using this jack to lift it up, then swap the wheel onto the this jack, the new jack. Let's see how that works. Let's see if we can push it. That's what it comes. There you go. There you go. It works. Cool.